Did you hear from Diana at all?
Who?
Diana Ross at all during?
I haven't heard from anyone.
No.
I've been too busy on the thing. I haven't had a chance to talk to anyone.
Were you surprised? I was surprised. Were you
About?
surprised about the elimination last night?
Well, yes.
Yeah.
But like we were saying, in fact, Brandon and I were speaking that everyone on this show ended up really being very good, excellent. Yeah, it really was it was good. So, someone had to go. Unfortunately, it had to be me. But that's okay. I got lots to do.
Yeah, you were a busy woman.
I'm a busy lady.
You were a busy lady.
Yes.
What did Ray speak to you afterwards? Did you speak to the rest of the cast afterwards?
Actually, yeah, I talked to Ray. I mean, either way, it's going to be a tough position because it's going to happen every week. The judges are going to have to choose somebody every week out of the bottom two. Yeah. And look, they made their best decision, what they thought was best for the show and best for the individual. So.
And Lynn said something that I thought was very interesting when he said he had to choose from between his heart and his head and all. Yeah, so that was kind of interesting to hear him say, which is great because sometimes you do have to choose because of certain things and not really what's in your heart. Sometimes you choose what's in your heart, and not what they want. So, so that was nice. It was very nice to hear him say that.
Exactly.
So who do we think is going to take home the Mirrorball trophy now?
I'll let him answer that.
If I was a betting man, I'd have to put it. Well, I mean, honestly, there's so many weeks left that a lot can happen. Sure. I mean, because even last season when I was with Tinashe, I was way more confident that I was going to go further, and I went home early. I was confident of this one, and we went. You never know. You never know. I think there's definitely I think everybody that's in the forerunning right now that you can obviously like Hannah, James. There's some people like that are pretty clear out there, but they have to deliver every week, especially with the new way that we vote.
I was going to say, do you like the new way that they
I love it because it makes you perform every night. You can't bank off of something that you've already done. Like, you have to show up every night and be the best.
But don't you think it's something, too, living on the West Coast myself, I think that a lot of times the people on the West Coast don't get a chance to really vote.
Yeah.
Because you're eliminated before they even have seen it.
Sure.
So that happens too. But it's just all part of the program, and you know that's the way they handled it, and so you got to go along with it. And it's fine. It's all fine. I mean, I had fun.
Good.
I would do it again. I would do it again. Oh yeah. I'd like to have Brandon as my partner, my dancing partner, my coach.
Your coach, yeah.
My coach.
It seems like you guys got very close throughout the last few weeks as well, right?
Well, you do that. You've got to rely on. It has to be a leader, and it has to be someone to teach and whatever. And you have to, sort of enjoy each other and learn the best way you can. And it makes it easier when you like each other.
Sure. Exactly.
If you don't, then that sort of hinders your learning process.
Do you have a favorite behind the scenes moment that we didn't get to see?
Well, they do those. They call them the packages. Yeah. So a lot of that was behind the scenes, So I think I said a little bit more than I should have said behind the scenes. Remember what the one thing they were saying about the producers when they heard us talking back there, and they really liked that. They were like, "Did she really say that?" I forgot what it was.
Dying the whole time.
Yeah. So I don't think they showed that on the air.
I did like that. You thought Len said, "Spread your legs."
Yeah, I know. I said. I hope he didn't say what he said.
I thought he did too. I was like, wait, what?
What did you say?
It's full of freedom. Could have straightened your legs a bit more, but Mary, it's a joy to see you out there.
Well, no, he said you
spread my legs?
No, straighten your legs.
Oh.
Yeah, wait a minute.
I just said my mommy always tell me to keep their knees together.
Dare I ask what you thought he said? Never mind.
I want to talk about it. And it was just because it's very difficult for us when you're out there to hear everything that the judges say. So I really thought he said, spread your, and I'm like, well, my mommy said, keep your knees together. I'm like, he didn't say that, did he? But he didn't. It sounded like that. Yes.
But I thought it was a funny moment.
Yeah,
it was, which was good. I mean, it takes the sort of spike out of everything. If you can laugh about it, and life is like that. You got to have a sense of humor about things. So I'm laughing, but I'm hurt. I'm not there.
We're gonna miss you.
But yeah, I must say that I have a whole new family now because everyone, I mean, Kate was wonderful, Lauren was one, Allie was, all the girls, we really bonded well. So we're going to keep in touch. And even the guys, because it was Ray, he took my number, he said, give me your number. I'm like, are you married? No, I didn't say it was, but you know, we really bonded well. So I think it's very nice. And this is going out today, and I got to say that I have to fly back, and I have a book signing tomorrow at Barnes and Nobles in Los Angeles. So that's really, so things keep going.
Yeah, I think that's what's so special about the show as well. I mean, not only do you see the progression of your dancing and things like that, but it's such a close-knit community too, which I think is so special.
Sure. I mean, whenever you do a project, if it's theater or whatever you're doing, you know, you really get close to the people that you work with, and hopefully they're all very, very nice. And those, I mean, everyone. I mean, everyone was very, very nice. I mean, even you know, just everyone. So that made it fun.
Yeah. Who surprised you the most this season so far?
In terms of
Dancing, what?
well, you know, I don't know, because but like most of us are not dancers.
Right.
So I mean, to see people just dance who are comedians like Karamo is very great. He's wonderful. And I mean, everyone. I mean, you know, I was surprised to see me doing the foxtrot. Hey.
Did you surprise yourself a little bit throughout this process?
Well, you know, the thing is, surprise myself is not really something that is important to me because I love doing different things. So for me to be able to do the steps, because I don't think I was disqualified because of what I was doing. I think it was more that people didn't vote. They liked me, but they didn't vote. And sometimes I think that has to do with it. No, the dancing is something I really loved.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I would like to have a little more time to actually learn them well. So, you know, I was more in my head in terms of thinking where to go, what to do, whatever, as opposed to just kind of organically moving. And that comes with time and being repetitive and doing things over and over when you're, no matter what it is.